Welcome back to the channel, or welcome in if you're new. I'm so happy y'all are here. We are going to do a weekly reading with the grace cards, and then we'll pull at least one oracle card from the Sacred Rebels Oracle deck. Let's see, our reading this week is going to be the 23rd of September through about the 29th-ish. You know, they travel, so this can bleed off into a few more days or stop abruptly as it is. Take it as you need to take it. I did pre-shuffle the deck if I didn't say that already, so let's just get to it and let's see what our first card's going to tell us. Now this is a card that's going to have give us a little bit of direction on how we can, address the energies that are going to pop up for us in the next couple of days. So it's like 24 to 48 hours from this reading. These energies are going to be there for us, and this is something that we're getting from the grace cards to help us, guide us, direct us to how we can better cope with those energies. If you're somewhere in the United States or in the vicinity thereof, it'll be Monday and Tuesday of this upcoming week. Oh, nice. Okay, I concur. So practice good soul care. Oh. The quality of outer life is always dependent on quality of the care we give to our soul. Keep it organized in here and it's a lot more organized out there. It is like that. I mean, I'm sure you've heard as within, so without, as above, so below. Yeah, it's just up to us to keep ourselves orderly, keep ourselves, stay in touch with ourselves, stay in touch with our inner guide. And it feels like it's hard to do because we get so busy and there's so much interference in our regular lives, our daily existence, but it really isn't. Just get to know yourself. Become valuable to yourself. Don't wait for somebody else to give you value or to give you worth, or tell you that you're a good person or tell you that you're doing well. Learn how to start doing that for yourself, and your world will mirror that, I swear. And that's just bizarre, because I was thinking about this earlier. I had all these little spirit messages dancing around in my head, and I was like saying, Spirit, I just want to clean it all out. I want to clean it all out so it'll just be completely spontaneous and organic on this reading here. And but that's what I was just in my head was about. We just got to kind of lay it all down, all of that out there once in a while, and just recognize that we need us. We need us more than any of those other people do. Okay? So you need you, and in the next couple of days, I want you to try and really focus on making sure that you're okay, making sure that you're good inside. And that's not easy. It's not easy, especially if if you're not afforded, if you don't live alone. If you're not completely secluded from the rest of the world, this is sometimes hard to get to, because humans, as we evolve and we grow up, we tend to take on a lot, and we tend to try and be responsible for others. And really, the one that we need to tend to right now is us. Okay, so get that message for the next couple of days. I'm not sure why this lighting is so sketchy. But hopefully it'll be okay on the final product. In the next couple of days, pay attention to yourself, pay attention to how you're feeling inside. It's really important that we do get unraveled, we do get triggered, we do get moved out of our good space. Sometimes you're la 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 going along in your day, and then somebody does something or somebody says something, and all of a sudden our day goes to that we can't afford that anymore. Okay, so concentrate on how you can really take care of yourself from the inside out in this life, and start employing that in your regular waking life, in your daily existence, in your 3D world, and it will start to mirror for you outside. That's what the specific message was earlier, is that I remember when I started trying to expect the best in my world, against what I thought was against the grain, because I started doing it against personalities, like knowing a personality, knowing what I could probably expect from that interchange or that personality, and changing the scenario in my head, changing that narrative in my head, changing the expectancy, turning it into something different. I started creating these positive scenarios, and literally edges started to soften on the energies coming in. Even with people that I have known for a long time, and they have their pattern, it's an established pattern. That's how we do. We set up our expectations. But the best thing that we can do is try and let each moment be new. But I just wanted to touch on the fact that your outer world really does start to mirror what you do inside, because when I started doing that, literally, immediately I saw results. And this was with other personalities. This just wasn't with my world, like having a better day. This was like literally other people who have established patterns were changing their tune, were changing their vibe. And I'm not saying a complete turnaround, and I never expected it to just take and be there forever, because it was up to me to keep that going. And it's, like I said, it's not always easy to keep that going, but it really does work. So start getting it together in here, and it'll start taking care of itself out there. Big deal in the next couple of days, okay? Now let's get our second card. This is going to be midweek energy check. Let's see what the grace cards have for us on the energies that are passing through our vicinity come midweek. If you're in the vicinity of the United States, I got one here. If you're in the vicinity of the United States, awesome. It's going to be Wednesday and Thursday of this week. Everybody else, that's going to be the 25th and the 26th-ish, 6th-ish. Say that 3 times. Beautiful. Imagination. Now this obviously is our reminder card, because we always have a leftover. Imagination. This is your tool right here, girls and boys. Life's difficulties are a call to consciousness. They're grace-inspired events that challenge us to reach beyond our limited thinking. We do become limited in our thinking. We become kind of corralled as humans, as adult humans. And our reactions and our responses fit these little boxes that we were given growing up. Like this is the way you do it. This is what we expect. These are the parameters we're going to give you. But actually, imagination is like a vital tool for us. If we can stay tapped into it, especially accessing it when we're facing something that we weren't expecting, or a challenge, a normal challenge. We all have them. We all constantly have them. That's the beauty of this life. Why does one of these always do this? I don't know. I need another mic over here. Anyway, especially when challenges come up, we, unless we are thinking about wait. Normally I would be told that I've got to do this because this is happening, but hang on a minute. Is that in my best interest? And what are the other possibilities here? What are the other positive possibilities that I could reach for in this certain circumstance? So midweek or 3 to 4 days out from this reading, you might need to access your imagination to realize that this thing that you're looking at, this reality that's spun up for you, it's not all there is. And it's really important to keep yourself together so that you don't create more disturbance in your world. When we react rather than respond to things that we don't expect, we kind of create more chaos for ourselves. But if we can tap into our imagination, we can see around these things that show up for us, and we can start to have new possibilities. We can come up with new scenarios that we could construct with what we've been given, and that is the alchemist. That's what we are, the creators. Okay, so midweek, 3 to 4 days out from this reading, tap into your imagination to see around a situation. And it doesn't always have to be some, crisis. It could be something very simple. Systems in your household with your kids, systems with your life in some sort of way. But this is very valuable, and we as adults, if we can relearn how to use our imaginations, that we can create so much in our world. You know, we're handed stuff by society, we're handed stuff by circumstance. We bring all these things to ourselves for learning, but we can do so much with all that when we tap into our blessed gift, our blessed tool, our blessed skill of using our imagination. Okay, and this also saves you a lot of drama. It saves you a lot of headache and heartache and anxiety. Also, not feeling like you're stuck in one or another scenario. You know, when you really start working your life and start thinking about the possibilities, you're not funneled. You're not directed by society as much. We sort of just acquiesce into that. We sort of just give it up and start doing our daily routine. We're just trying to get stuff done. And then we start in this, we're not really flowing, we're just going. Okay, but your imagination will help you flow with life. Your imagination will help you stand up to things that are trying to break you down. Okay, or that feel like they're trying to break you down. And you can become really delighted with yourself when you start to employ your imagination and think outside the box and start going in the other way and start going around and running ends, and it empowers you, and it starts to make you feel like, hey, like my mantra, hey, whatever comes, I got this. Okay, so very importante, 3 to 4 days out from this reading. All right, so let's get our final card. Let's get our final card for the week. I'll cut it one time and let's see what the grace cards have for us on the energies that we're going to encounter through this. We got a heavy system on top of us right now. We're all over the place. We've got, what was it? We've got an equinox coming up. We've got retrogrades happening. We've got, you know, we just came out of a solar eclipse and we're going to bump right into another one in about a week, or some sort of eclipse. We had a lunar eclipse. I think we got a solar eclipse coming up. I believe it's on the 2nd of October. So, you know, we're in a mire, celestially speaking. So, you know, just tune in to me, and I'll try and guide you through these energies, because a lot of times we make more of the things that we go through, when normally, if we knew that a lot of it was an influence from the outside, we wouldn't take it to heart so hard. It's sort of like with our health. You know, a lot of times some of the stuff that we go through, some of these things, these ailments, we're doing it. You know, we don't make the connection, you know, or it's just something simple when we try to make it complicated, and then we go to the doctor and we're just doing all this stuff. But anyway, this is perfect, y'all. I love this. Okay, gratitude. You know, this is one of my favorite, and it's definitely a top 10. Gratitude, baby. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna start I'm doing a whole new format. I'm revamping this channel, and I'm gonna have a few different playlists. And I'm going to start talking about this metamorphosis that I've been through. At first, I didn't want to engage in this story because I just feel like the more I talk about it, the closer I keep it to my reality. But I think I'm far enough out of it now. I came into a huge, massive stroke that really broke me down, put me in a chair looking at light on the walls for a long time. And I pulled out of that part of it. It's been in stages, but I'm going to tell you something. This is what pulled me out of one of the final stages, and I'm still kind of in that recovery zone, but this is the thing that helped me get back into the world, was my gratitude. And, you know, looking in from the outside, you wouldn't look at it and say, okay, I don't know what you're so grateful for. Look at this and this and this, because you know how humans do. We look at all the things that are going wrong with things. But somehow I was able to tap into my gratitude, and it changed everything. It was like just changing the channel. I had all new programming, all new stuff happening. It really is miraculous when you tap into your gratitude, and it can be something as elemental. If you're really down about your life, you can use stuff that's elemental. This is a tool, like if you've got running water. Well, you got running water, baby. It's a big deal. You don't have to walk down to the river and carry pails back. You've got water. That's a big deal. Okay, so tap into stuff like that. Be thankful. A grateful heart is like a magnet drawing toward itself a wealth of abundance. And I swear to you, this is true. And like Chris Rex says, I mean, if you want love in your life, you don't have to, pretend to love another person. You just love something. Love your life, love yourself, love your dog, love love your garden, love something. Love brings love. Joy brings joy. Find a way to find something to be thankful for. And dwell in that space as much as you can, especially when stuff pops up for you that triggers you and puts you in that low vibration of, I don't know, whatever, anger, anxiety, or resentment, or worry. Those moments are moments that are being given to us, and we need to pay attention to that. But the one thing that we are charged with, go ahead and feel what you got to feel. Be mad, whatever. But the key to our lives, the key to creating abundance and goodness in our lives is going through those little instances and being able to flip our switch and bring ourselves back around into gratitude, positivity, some sort of sense of joy, some sort of sense of fulfillment. And if I were you, this is my grandpa talking, you can do what you want to do, but if I were you, I wouldn't try and compare myself. I wouldn't go, well, those people have it so much harder than me, so I'm going to try and be thankful for. I wouldn't recognize demise as your catalyst. That's why I'm not a big, huge group therapy person, but I do promote therapy. Therapy is very valuable. I prefer the one-on-one therapy, but what I'm saying is find something within your own sphere to be grateful for. Okay? Not that you're not as bad off as your neighbor, but that you are pretty good off. You know what I'm saying? Keep it localized. Keep it with yourself. Don't put yourself into a comparison. Really look at your life and pick out something that you can be grateful for. And like I said, you can be elemental with it. I got shoes. I don't have to walk around barefoot. Unless you want to be barefoot, which is cool too. But do you see where I'm saying, I've got a bed. Is it the king size luxurious bed I've always wanted? No, but I've got a bed at night. I got a pillow to lay my head on. There's privacy. I've got some privacy where I can sleep for a few hours in peace. I've got some food in the fridge. I got that running water that I love. I love running water. I think that's amazing. So somewhere in another life, I didn't have no running water, apparently, y'all. But I mean, and every time I do laundry, every time I do laundry, I'm hyper aware of the fact that that wash machine's doing all my work for me. And I'm so grateful for my laundry machine. So apparently in another life I was banging my clothes on a rock somewhere on the river. But, find something to be grateful for. It will flip your own switch out of whatever you're in, and that will put you in a higher vibration. And that's where you're creating something good for your tomorrow. Okay, so 5 to 6 days out from this reading, you might want to remind yourself to be grateful for what you've got. Because the minute you start truly being grateful for even if you say it's a little pittance, the pittance that I have, if you're truly grateful for the pittance that you have, that's a great first start. That'll get you somewhere. Okay, so these are your beautiful cards for the week, y'all. Okay, I'm trying to look at it from your perspective, and I get it backwards every time. So I'm just not going to worry about it. Y'all know, you're here for the reading. You know where it is. So here's your beautiful week ahead. Yay. Okay, first of the week or in the next 24 to 48 hours, remember how important it is to keep yourself happy in some way, to keep yourself okay, to keep yourself not scattered together. Okay, keep yourself together, to recognize your worth, to love yourself enough to be able to say no sometimes, that kind of thing. Okay, and then midweek you might want to be tapping into that imagination that you have. It's a huge tool. It's a wonderful tool. It'll save you a lot of grief a lot of the times. Don't go with that automatic thing that they set up as flow for us, because it's not flow. It's just going and going and going. Well, we want to flow and flow and flowing. Okay, so use your imagination if you are challenged. Even if you're not challenged, just start thinking about your life, because right now is where we're setting up for the next several years. All of this internal stuff, this work that we are being prompted to do in the last like many weeks, and we're still being prompted to do that, obviously. Use your imagination in your life, okay? Use your imagination when you're starting to think about what you want in your world, and you're starting to think about your goals, and you're resetting boundaries, and you're doing all this work, because that's the work that we're charged with right now. Because it's sort of like I said in one post, it's like if you don't manage this up here, they're going to manage it. Okay, so you start taking control of your systems, and remember that you can use your imagination to get really creative with your world. And then 5 to 6 days out from this reading, or toward the end of the week, if you're somewhere in the vicinity of the United States, tap into your gratitude. Make it a fundamental dominance in your day. Okay, Friday or Saturday, let's see, the dates for that would be the 26th and the 27th, rolling into the 28th. Okay, just remember that gratitude is a catalyst for great change in your world, and I have a testimony for it, and I will make a big deal out of it when I finally produce that video. There are some along the way that I've alluded to, but like I said, I felt like I was sort of airing grievance, and I don't have grievance. I am a walking miracle, and I want y'all to know all about that. So I'll start letting it in and out, letting it out and letting it in along the way, because I think at this point is very valuable, and it might touch somebody out there. If you're going through something like that, if you're in a long, slow recovery, or if you've had anything like that in your life, trust me, there's another side. You can come out the other side, and gratitude will definitely help change your world. So even if things look really stormy for you, it's your work. It's your work to dissect your life, look around, and find those things that you can be grateful for. Get your mind off the demise and flow with the gratitude. And once you start doing that, things are going to change for you. Even reach out from other people. All of it will change. Okay, yay, what a wonderful week ahead, y'all. And it's almost the end of September, and I don't know why. I don't know, I've been pretty excited every week when it's the end of the month. I was like, okay, we're inching toward the end of August. Great, we're inching toward the end of September. I think somebody wants some Halloween up in this trailer. Okay, so that's your grace card reading for the week. And now let's go ahead and pull our, I'm not sure if I really did a thorough job of this. I'm going to go ahead and give the Sacred Rebels Oracle deck another little shuffle. I sideways shuffle these because they're so big. I can't get I have 2 decks that prompt that, going sideways rather than long ways. So we listen to the oracle. Yes, we do. Okay, y'all. Let's see what we got here. Let's look at bottom of the deck. Beautiful. Ooh, look at this card. Inspiration. There are no naked people on here. Hey, YouTube. Okay, there's no naked people on there. Inspiration. Okay, and the number on this card is 3. Oh my gosh, y'all. This is so, chills. Yeah, 3. Now, it's a creation number, okay? 3. As much as I do these numbers, you would think that I don't like to blame things on the stroke, but I have no short-term. I mean, I could watch a movie and I do not know how it ends. I gotta watch it all the way through and then start again because I have no idea how it ended. Okay, creation, growth, development, team, and the birth of new things. Creation. It's time to create, y'all. Use that imagination to create. Okay, I'm not going to put that book away because I want to know what okay, so 3 is the bottom of the deck. Inspiration. Yay. Okay, be ready. Be ready for that inspiration. Open your heart. Open your mind. Open. All right, let's see what we get. Okay, she's got so I'm going to have to do some. Okay. And this is number 5. Follow your own rhythm. Loving it. Now this is actually a kind of a reminder card too, because we got this one a couple of times. Follow your own rhythm. Number 5. Okay, so I'm gonna see if anything pops out for me, but as usual, y'all, I will cover her nippy up with some sort of little something, and I will post this on the community page with the copy that goes with this, but let's just see if I see anything that we might need to know right now. Okay. This oracle brings you the special message that you cannot miss what you are destined for, nor will you gain anything by trying to push yourself, your rhythm, your rhythm, your rhythm. What I was talking about, you know, the world has kind of placed us in this go zone where we have to go here and we have to go there and we have to go there and we have to go at this time and we have to do. Okay, I understand that, but it's time right now for us all to establish our own rhythm. We go get that stuff done, but we're going to start getting it done according to our rhythm. Got it? Okay, good. Okay. Trust in life cycles. Trust in your life cycles within. Okay? And you will feel the perfect balance between effort and surrender, discipline and letting go. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else. Okay. Your needs will be met in harmony with your own rhythms. All that you will miss out on by trusting this is anxiety. Exactly what I said. What you will gain is peace. And with peace you can create. And creating right now is the name of our game. Okay, so that's a beautiful card for the week. That's our oracle card number 5. Follow your own rhythm. And let's just see what my book says about 5 really quick. Now I'm going to post that card on the community page with the 3 whole pages of copy to go with it. I can find my numbers. Y'all. This is my old book and I'm transposing everything and yeah, I'm in the process of transposing everything. Okay. Spirit guides are communicating. Freedom through spiritual discovery. So this is all about spirituality. This is all about going inside, tapping into what lights you up, tapping into what makes you feel peaceful. Okay? So I will post the rhythm card, follow your own rhythm, on the community page. I guess that's it. What a nice week we have coming up, y'all. And I will give you a little note on the midweek check about the equinox energies, and so hopefully we'll be all set up for that, and then we'll slide right out of September and start this whole thing over again in October. I'm excited for October. Thank y'all so much for being here. If you want to share this video, please do. That really helps my channel, but you know, maybe it'll touch somebody's life in your world who wouldn't normally see this video. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing because it's totally still free. Thank you, YouTube. And put the thumbs up on this video if you liked it at all or if you got anything out of it. I appreciate your presence here so much, y'all. And I guess I will see you for the midweek check. Take care of yourselves. Love you.